Hello, welcome to our Calico Basin Yin Yoga class. This is Dylan over here. Say hi, Dylan.
Hi.
He's going to be joining us today for our about 20-minute Yin class. And so today we're going to be focusing on the kidney meridian. And in Chinese medicine, a meridian is basically just a energy pathway that runs through your body. You have about 12 main meridians. This one specifically starts from the inside of your foot, runs all the way out the inside seams of your leg, and then comes up the front of your body. And the kidney meridian is associated with the season winter. And right now we are in the winter season. So thank you so much for joining us. All right, so for this yin practice, we'll go ahead and start with our feet crossed and our hands on our knees. And here we can either just enjoy the view or slightly close our eyes and visualize fire. I want you to begin by visualizing a deep red flame in the center of your core being, igniting, and this is going to help purify our meridians. I invite you to inhale through your nose and let it out. Release your breath. Inhale again through the nose. Release through the nose. And really feel the fire inside of you. Feel it burning. And if you choose to keep your eyes open, just take a look at all the red rocks around you and soak in the red. We're rooting back to our primitive being right now. Deep breath in and let it out. So the flame is red right now, slowly turning to the color yellow, and then slowly opening your eyes or just letting go of the flame. All right, now we're ready for our kidney meridian practice. Okay, so I invite you to put the soles of your feet together. And if you would like, you can use a prop and place it below your lower back. So you can take the blanket, place it below your lower back, and slowly lower yourself onto your back, keeping the palms of your feet together, or the soles of your feet together, leaning back. And right now we're in Supta Baddha Konasana. We're going to hold this position. So get comfortable. Get comfortable right now so there's less wiggling while we are in the pose. And in this pose, you should be getting a stretch where that kidney meridian is located, which is in your insides of your legs. So you should be feeling a nice deep stretch here on the insides of your legs, more towards the hip area. Relax your jaw. And let your knees be pulled down by gravity, millimeter by millimeter, closer to the earth. Inhaling into your lower belly and exhaling. Continue to hold this position. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. Looking at the clouds in the sky, how they're slowly passing by. Bringing some pressure in between the soles of your feet. Remembering that you're in your body right now. Deep inhale and exhale. And slowly coming out of this position, propping yourselves up on our forearms. Coming up. Scooting back and placing our feet flat out in front of us. We're going to get into our half dragonfly pose, bending your right knee, bringing the soles of your right foot, to the inside of your left leg, and then extending that left leg out to the side. Here you can take your prop, you can remove it from under your seat and place it on top of your left leg. That way you just have a little something to prop yourself up on. It's not required to use props for yin though. So again, we're going to go ahead and get a nice deep stretch. I'll go ahead and mirror you. Taking our hand, extending it out. You don't have to touch your toes. And then taking your right hand, extending it out, and then bringing it over your head. So we're going to hold this pose for a little while. And here we're really getting a nice lateral body stretch. Relax your head, let it dip. Let your ear drop down to your shoulder. Do you feel a nice stretch on your side here? And you should be feeling it in your inner leg as well. And in yin yoga, we are really breaking into that deep, deep, deep tissue. And we hold these poses for minutes, 2 to 5 minutes each. That way we can really, really get into the stretch and get into that deep tissue where our emotions are stored, where our cellular membranes are stored. It's a slow process, you don't get into the stress right away, but you slowly ease into it as time passes. Breathe through it. And if this is starting to get too uncomfortable, you can just place your hand back on your leg and keep the stretch going. Even though your right hand is now down on your leg, you still get that side body stretch. I invite you to tilt your head up and just soak in the surroundings. The clouds are touched with a bit of gold. The rocks are still red. And we're easing into dusk. Okay, one more breath into that side body and into that inner stretch in your inner leg. And then press yourself up slowly. Ooh, I really feel that. Do you feel that on your side? All right, so we're just going to go ahead and now place our left leg, bend our left leg, bring it in, and extend your right leg out. I'm mirroring you here, so I'm doing the opposite. Take that prop, place it on your right leg, and then take your right hand and just drape it over the prop, whatever is comfortable. And then we're going to take our left arm and extend it over. So we're getting that side body stretch on the other side now. If you notice your teeth are clenching, separate your teeth from each other. Relax the space in between your eyebrows. And just let gravity work its magic as you sink deeper and deeper into the half dragonfly pose. I invite you to take a deep inhale into that side body and exhale. And if your side stretch is getting a little intense, I invite you to just drape that hand back on down on your leg. We're still getting a stretch here on the inner thigh and the side body. Bringing our awareness back to our body, pushing yourself up out of the position. Inhale and extend your leg out. And now we're going to go into our full dragonfly position. So taking that prop, if you have one, placing it in front of you. You can fold it however you'd like if you'd like it to stack it a little more. And just draping ourselves over our prop or just letting our torso fall in between our legs. The stretch can be pretty intense, so just a little reminder to keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. And if you notice that you're holding your neck, just let your neck drop a little bit further, a couple inches further down. Taking an inhale breath and pressing ourselves up. Now we're going to go ahead into a dragon lunge position. So with dragon lunge, you're going to step forward with your right foot into a lunge position. And if your knee is sensitive, you can definitely take the end of your mat, fold it forward, or your prop. That way your knee doesn't hurt. Step forward with that right foot into a lunge. And this is dragon lunge. So ideally, we want our torso to be held up. But if that is too intense for you, I invite you to place the palms of your hands on your mat. Relax your shoulders here. And then breathe into that front left hip area. You can direct your chi, your prana, or your energy into your hip. It'll help stretch that connective tissue and, again, just release whatever we're storing in that hip. Fifteen more seconds. Okay, slowly pressing yourself up, bringing that right foot back, our knees together, and press back into child's pose for a rebound. And in this child's pose, I invite you to notice the difference you feel between your left side of the body and the right side of the body. Staying in your child's pose position. Rolling yourself up out of child's pose. And this time placing your left foot to the front of the mat in a lunge position. And we're going to do dragon lunge on the other side. In this dragon lunge, we want to make sure that our knee is directly over our ankle. We don't want our knee to be over our toes. That'll just protect our knee. Releasing your jaw and directing your prana, your breath, into that hip. Observing your surroundings and feeling the peace soaking in. And look, there's the new moon. Do you see it? You're over the edge of, yeah. Yeah. Bringing our awareness back to our body. And slowly stepping out of dragon lunge position. Exhaling it out. If your mat is folded, you can extend it back out. Laying down on your back. We're closing out our practice. Taking your right foot, twisting it over your left leg. We're going into our twisted roots position, and then dropping your knees over to the right. Extending your arms out into a T and head looking to the left. Bringing your knees back to the center. This time placing your left leg over your right leg, twisted, and then letting it drop over to the left. And our gaze is over our right shoulder with our arms extended out. Breathing into the right side of the body. And if you can, try to ground that right shoulder to get a deeper stretch. Unraveling our legs, bringing them back to the center, and extending our legs forward. You can take your blanket and put it over you if you like, or you can leave it where it is, whatever feels comfortable for you. Into our final resting pose of Savasana. Bringing your awareness to your toes, up to your ankles, relaxing your shins, relaxing your knees, and relaxing the front of your thighs and the back of your thighs. Just noticing your breath as your belly rises and falls, and that energy that travels up through your neck, through your jaw, to the center of your eyebrows, to the top of your head. Notice how your fingers feel. Are they tingling? Are they relaxed? Do they have tension? To your wrists, up your forearms, and then to your shoulders. Taking one deep breath and rolling over onto the side of your body into fetus position, signaling a position of rebirth. After you've had your yoga practice, you've left something on the mat and you've made room for something new. So pressing up out of your fetus position, crossing your legs, palms together. Thank you for joining me for this practice. And we've now opened up our kidney and meridian. Hopefully this will bring forth more courage into your life. Namaste.